Hello? Okay. Excuse me. We're back. I forget why I wanted to record this episode. So I'm going to start it. It's just a normal episode, but I think I just wanted to show you what a normal episode looked like. And I think there's some juicy stuff, so just give me a second to remember where I was at. Oh, right. So Scarlett just died. So we just walked in. And Scarlett, the one who hated me from the beginning, we just found her dead in her room, all covered in blood. And then this is us finding her. This is working, right? Yeah. Kind of want some sound. Whatever. So, Zion saying, Scarlett, damn it, says Ethan. We quickly rushed over to Scarlett. Scarlett, are you okay, Scarlett? Oh no, shocked, Haley took a couple of steps backwards. That was enough confirmation of the bad feeling I had. But not wanting to believe it, I got closer to Scarlett. I gently put my hand on her arm. No, I said, but it was cold. Scarlett was dead. I felt tears roll down my cheeks. She died. She was really dead. Hey, she isn't... Right, Nick? Haley, why are you crying? Ethan shakes his head. Hey, Scarlett, says Zion. Zion, we had all turned completely pale by the shocking sight in front of us. It was the first time I had seen someone close to me dead. So I felt completely devastated. It's all right, Nick, someone said. I felt somebody pick me up as I cried my eyes out. It was Harry. Probably having heard us, the other group had entered the classroom too. Eugene, oh no. Lawrence said, oh no, as if he was the one who did it. Anyway, Sue said, why? Is Scarlett dead? Was there a zombie? Sue's eyes looked cold as she looked over the room. Ethan kneeled down in front of Scarlett, started to examine her body. Zion, seeming agitated, rushed over to him. Hey, Ethan, what the heck are you doing? So the correct option here is grab his arm. And then you see how it raises his relationship points. I grabbed his arm and shook my head to him. Damn it, said Zion. Do it, he said again. Zion stopped with a furious expression on his face. I kept holding onto his arm as I watched Ethan doing his thing. As Ethan gently checked Scarlett's body, it lifelessly fell onto the side. Sorry. Eugene. There's something in her hand, said Ethan. Ethan carefully pried Scarlett's closed fist open. She was holding Zion's student ID. What the? Zion said. Right, she asked me for it a while ago. That's why... Okay, relax, said Harry. The classroom fell silent. The situation made Zion seem suspicious. First of all, said Sue, how about another quick search around the school? Sounds good, a zombie might have snuck in. We divided our groups up and spread out. But we found no traces of zombie in the school. 3 days later. This is the only time where it skips ahead days in the story. We were unable to stay as close as we previously had been. The only thing we did was look at each other in silence. Nothing else. Just confirming that we were all still alive. Guys, says Lawrence. He was the first to break the silence. We can't be like this forever. We have to keep living, you know. It's not like the first time we lost a friend. Hearing Lawrence's cold words, Eugene interrupted. So you're saying we should get along with a murderer? Lawrence wasn't wrong. But we couldn't ever go back to how it used to be. We had already started to distrust each other too much. If I knew it'd be like this, Harry muttered to himself. His face was filled with remorse. I wouldn't have told anyone, making everyone this worried. He's probably talking about the hairpin incident, which I found the hairpin, and I told him and Zion that we needed to tell the group that I found the hairpin in the basement. So it was Judy's hairpin. I think I told you, so that it confirmed that Judy didn't disappear, that someone was involved. That's what he's talking about. And the correct answer, well, you could say anything. What's done is done, Harry. I'm assuming, I haven't clicked any of them, would get 0, would not raise his relationship at all. Sorry. Because of me, I think would raise it a little bit. And then the correct answer raises it the most. So there's one that raises it the most, which is the correct answer. One that only does it a little bit, and one that doesn't do it at all. So it's not like it changes the story or something negative happens. It's just nothing positive happens. But the correct answer is no, we had to do it, which we did. You said it yourself. You wanted us to clear out all the suspicion between us, and I agreed with you. I still do. Thank you for saying that. It means a lot to me. I wish this would all be over soon. I don't want us to suspect each other anymore. I know. As Harry and I continued our conversation, Lawrence looked calm, and Eugene kept on talking. I feel like Judy disappearing then wasn't a coincidence either, but I have no clue what to do. I can't calm down. Eugene looked desperate. Eugene, I said. What? Are you gonna stop me this time, Nick? He said. And then... the correct answer is, yeah, calm down. I guess I'll say it. Sometimes when I know I'm not aiming for that person's ending, I like to spice it up and see what they say when I choose a different answer. But we'll just say this. Yeah, calm down. You acting like this isn't going to solve the problem. You're not the only one who's scared here. You're right, said Eugene. But this is just so screwed up. Honestly, before she came here, what? How are you going to finish that sentence, Eugene? Said Harry. I knew what Eugene was about to say, and it shocked me. If Harry hadn't interrupted him, Eugene ... But it's true. Haley said, yeah, he's right though, isn't he? I turned around to Haley, who immediately looked away. I suddenly started feeling dizzy. I ended up just running as fast as I could out of the classroom. Their meaning nothing was like... Bad things only started happening after I came here, which was true. Zion said, hey, wait. I'm running off to my room. Thud. I shut the door behind me and curled up on the floor. Is it all really because of me? I grabbed my bag. I didn't have much to pack. When I came here, I had only a few pieces of food to eat. Then the door opened. Sue. Are you going to run away in anger too? It was Sue. Hearing her calm and collected voice made me feel like my heated temper started to cool off a bit. Calm down, Nick. Okay. Sorry for being such a bother, I said. Sue shook her head as if to tell me it was fine. Closed the door behind her. The sound of the door closing was followed by silence. Actually, there's one person I'm suspicious of. I have been keeping an eye out these last couple of days. My eyes grew wide. You know who did it? At the moment, I have strong suspicion, so I need to go find some solid evidence. Then I'll help you, I said. Sue shook her head again. We need to be really careful. It would be too obvious we would go together. So, she looked firmly at me, just in case if anything happens to me. Be careful of... blah, blah, blah. And it blocks out the name. We don't find out who she says right now. We find out a few episodes later. She said, be careful of... Dunno. Sue left the room, but I was sitting completely still, stunned. The room was completely silent, but it felt like a storm was raging inside my head. Knock, knock. For the record, since I probably won't show it later, she does say, beware of Lawrence. She was suspicious of Lawrence, and then Lawrence killed her. So, from then on, since Sue told me that, from this point on, my character has some bit of suspicion in Lawrence, and then Lawrence, beats that man to death, and starts acting super... Not even acting, he starts being very shady. So that's on him. But yeah, Sue was I was shocked. I didn't know who she said the first time I played it. Anyway, so knock knock, someone's coming back in. I was about to go get back to... Fuck. I just about to go back to my senses when I heard knocking. Ethan came in. Oh, hey Ethan, what are you doing? Ethan's eyes were fixed on my bag. I quickly scooched over to the side, hiding the bag behind me. Oh yeah, as if he didn't already see it. I was just... You're leaving, Ethan said. Seeing him look down on me made me burst into tears. Why do I always have to... Don't cry. And don't worry. I nodded, but the tears kept pouring. I don't think it was you, Ethan said. If you were really responsible, you wouldn't be crying like this. I haven't checked in a while. Okay. I must have looked like a fountain as I started to cry even harder. This bitch always cries. Yeah, but Ethan just quietly waited for me to finish, as he always does. She always cries, especially in front of Ethan. This is like the 4th time. And as I always did after crying, I started feeling embarrassed. Then why do you do it so much, huh? Anyway, I feel like I'm crying too often in front of you. Sorry. Ethan shakes his head. You're not leaving, right? I won't, is the correct answer. I won't. But right now, it's kind of crazy out there, and I'm sure everything will get better soon. I want to stay here. Okay, Ethan said. Anyways, let's go back. The others are worrying. Okay. Not wanting them to know I cried, I went to the window and wiped my tears. That's when I noticed something weird outside. A person. And now I get my one movie. That's the end of the episode. So that's basically the dynamic of a normal episode. You got options like that. And I just wanted to show you people talking and some juicy stuff. Yeah. That's it, I suppose.